Welcome back. The Lethbridge Hurricanes woke up today in 5th place in the Eastern Conference and are finally feeling like their luck is starting to change. The Canes sit in 5th, just 4 points back of the conference-leading Edmonton Oil Kings, but also just 1 point up on the 9th place Swift Current Broncos. The Canes are red hot right now, winners of 4 of their last 5. There's still plenty of work to do, but they say it's starting to come around.
The thing is, we're getting contributions from everybody. We talk about it every day. You got to have everybody going. You can't have 5 or 6 guys that aren't on that night.
Finally getting some bounces after a couple of years of, losing records and whatnot. We're finally getting bounces our way, so we keep working hard, and I think we're going to have a really good year.
Everyone's been contributing each game. I mean, every other game we've had a different score every other time. So, I mean, if we can keep that going, our team's going to have a lot of success.
Yeah, it's nice to see finally that we are getting those bounces and we are winning these tight games, and necessarily not always having tight games and winning with authority some nights, so it's nice to see.
Solid toque there, too. The Canes take on the Vancouver Giants tomorrow night at the NMAX Center. The San Francisco Giants were on a roll, and they kept it going last night with one more victory to give them 7 straight wins in the postseason and a sweep of the Tigers in the World Series. Second inning, Hunter Pence is on second for Brian Pelt, and he will send one into the right field corner, and it's 1-0 for the Giants. Third inning, there's a man on second for Miguel Cabrera. And this one will just carry and carry and carry and carry right out of the yard. A 2-run home run makes it 2-1 for the Tigers. 6th inning, Buster Posey with the solo shot to left field. And the all-star catcher ties this game at 2. Then with the score 3-2 Giants in the 6th. Delman Young is at the plate, and he too will send one over the wall in right, a solo shot. And we are tied at 3. And that's the way it would stay until the top of the 10th. Man on second, it will be Marco Scutaro, delivering another timely hit in the postseason. That makes it 4-3 for the Giants. Last chance for the Tigers. Miguel Cabrera, the Triple Crown winner, strikes out looking. 4-3 is the final, and the Giants win the World Series in 4 straight over the Tigers. Pablo Sandoval was named the series MVP after he started things off with 3 home runs for the Giants in Game 1. To take the wind out of the Tigers' sails right off the hop. Here's a story of just how contagious one man's optimism can be. When a mysterious illness stopped Jim Moss in his tracks, he decided to change the world by making himself and others smile. CTV's Seamus O'Regan has more.
Lacrosse, an intense, physically demanding sport. Jim Moss was one of the best. Nicknamed the Axe, he played for Team Canada and the Colorado Mammoth. Suddenly, 3 years ago, he woke up with no feeling in his legs. He was left paralyzed in hospital for months. One nurse told him to get used to it.
But then the night nurse came on, big happy lady. She helped me to the bathroom and she said, "Don't worry, sweetheart, you'll be back on your feet in no time." And it was like immediate.
Given a choice, Jim was determined to stay positive for his young son and his daughter on the way.
I wanted Jim to be out of the hospital in time to even be there to deliver the baby with me.
He recovered, but suffers relapses. One day, returning home from hospital, Jim was overcome by the sounds of his children playing.
So I wrote it down on a piece of paper and I held it up in front of my face and I snapped a picture on the computer and put it on Facebook.
People responded and shared their own reasons to smile.
And then it became the smile epidemic because it seemed like it was contagious.
From 75 countries, they pour in every day, thankful for napping, porridge, Winston the dog, or three-legged cat.
People get joy out of going to the blog and reading what other people are grateful for.
Some grateful for larger blessings than others. This one reads, "My last day of chemotherapy."
I wake up maybe 5 out of 7 days of the week. I have a good cry when I go through the inbox in the morning.
It's really awesome.
The smile epidemic spreads, but Jim still gives thanks for what's close to home.
I'm grateful for my dad.
Oh,
Seamus O'Regan, CTV News, Cambridge, Ontario.
What are you grateful for? Me? Oh, that's right. Having
You!
such a great
I was
coworker.
going to say the fact I still have hair. But I'm also grateful.
Also grateful for that.
I'm also
we
grateful
both
you're
are
here too.
Yes.
Great story.
Coming up next, are you a good pumpkin carver?
No, I hate all the gooey stuff in the middle.
Take a look though at how creative this guy is.